settings, turn the music back on, so your experience is a little bit more enjoyable. Yesterday we, I went in the wrong world. Alright, bit of an idiot. Let's try this again, find the world. Huh. Hateful layer of cats, I believe. Yes. So today we will be figuring out the big problem we had. The big problem we had was we couldn't get a summon weapon. Now, as much as I wanted to use that summon weapon, of course I can't use it. I also believe my guide is dead. Yes, my guide is dead. We're gonna turn this house into we're gonna get to work on some NPC housing. So the way we're gonna do this is it's gonna be the bottom storage floor. It's also gonna hold all of our trophies. So we'll have doors to go in. But this is where the actual meat and potatoes of the base are gonna be. So we'll start maybe here. Do 1, 2 in the build, and let's go up. This is to add space and NPC housing. No, base building's not necessarily the most fun part of the playthrough. And what we can do is up here can be an NPC house. Oh, I actually didn't need to craft 2 workbenches, I just needed 1 down here. On the other hand, I did need 2 chairs. Alright, now we slap the doors on. That's home, so we got the merchant. So we should be okay for heals and stuff like that. How much stone do I have on me? Not a lot. If this isn't enough, I'm gonna need more stone. this does turn out to be enough. Bum, 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 bum. We actually don't need to find them for anything other than more of these tiaras. And we can pop a mana crystal. One of two to be used. Chuck a couple more things in there. Today will be the day we can actually finally fulfill my class duties. So we're gonna start out by fighting a bit of a boss rush. We're gonna go. So we're gonna fight the queen bee with just a snapthorn. And because I won't be able to find a pinch staff at all for this entire playthrough. Can I not take fall damage? Okay, I can. Okay, I realized why I still have this depth meter equipped. Rev explosives, hydrogen explosive. Hopefully enough. Oh no, I've already broke 2 altars. So all I need to do is make a simple arena. Brain of Cthulhu. Hopefully is enough for a better pickaxe and a better set of armor, but I'm prioritizing that set of armor. Because if I need to fight it again, I want it to be easier than the first fight. And let me just say this, Snapthorn's gonna melt through the brain. No matter what, we're fighting King Slime now. Get your happy asses ready for that, because that's how easy this shit's to kill. Not scared to buy him no more. I also want viscous mushrooms for a very specific crafting recipe that I'll need to craft. Gonna light up this entire place. I know I brought enough wood for this fight. So first, to ensure we've done something down here, we craft the 4 king slime spawners that we can get. Get the nurse, so we're gonna need more NPC housing. What a carefree style of torching up things. I don't know how much the brain's gonna do. I just want to get kind of ready to start fighting these bosses, you know, because I don't want to leave you guys waiting. Problem with going summoner, I'm not having a summon, is you're not very well equipped for this. Like, setting up this entire arena isn't going to take very long. It's not a very big arena. I just want to set it enough where I can get the hell out of the way of the brain. I believe 300 health should be enough for the brain. I also don't want to craft too many platforms. Like, I'm only crafting them at about 50 to 60 stacks. Feel weird to get a banner for those things. We can see this construction philosophy going off of this. No, I'm not counting. I'm using every single platform I can get. And I'll be using my mediocre hook for this. Craft a couple more. Not a lot, just maybe 24 should be enough. Disclaimer, apparently 24 is not enough. Now 12 has to be enough. 12 is just enough. Top, middle, bottom. There's a couple more lighting torches. Oil bomb, the thing I want to take out. I have no gel to turn it into a sticky bomb, ironically. Just used them all in the king's line. I believe I'm actually gonna have to build something to caress the bomb. I will be very unhappy if this isn't enough. Let's just get weapon. 23 damage. 13, 24. Probably should have buffed up. We'll have to start going down. I don't think I'm fighting it too early. I just think I'm not. I think there's too many enemies here too. Go to the way blue slimes. I can't have that shit set up on top of me. Yeah, right now, fairy. I really need you right now, fairy. I'm trying to kick the shit out of a giant ass brain. Creeper. Good. Go up. No, I'm not doing it. Water pot. It's spawning like right on top of me, and it's spawning wherever I'm gonna be. I'm finding that really annoying. You're really helping me right now, fairy. It's out DPSing me. Yeah, it's out DPSing me. No! I'm too hit. I don't want to choke this fight. Oh! We're not choking here. We will not choke here. Now my fingers hurt. I don't know what that what this thing's trying to tell me, but can't really follow you there, mate. So we're just gonna go over to the surface. I just didn't have bars. Alright, I can actually craft everything. That was clutch AF. But now that I have that full set of armor, damage taking makes a little bit more sense. And you know what? While we're at it, let's fight the king himself. I have 4 summons, so if I pull another embarrassing loss to it. I'm also fighting at a very inconvenient time, so. Take the 26 damage. You'll see nobody whip as fast as I can. I don't think you have any idea how fast I can whip. Just got a revenge on Slimulus. By giving a couple pats with the whip. It's at 400 health. I had to scratch my head, so now my audio is gonna be a bit weird. Ah. Last time we fought King Slime here, we pulled the choke of the century. Blue slimes are making it, so I'm gonna choke. No, I'm just built different. Hey, we got some gel. How much gel did we get for that fight? Ah. Solidify ourselves for a lot. We're gonna buy the forest pylon, the piggy bank. Buy a set of heal potions. And then in the morning we're gonna work more on construct. Actually no, we should probably fight the queen bee very soon. Okay, we have these for ice skates. We can make. And don't we have an Aglet anklet? not have an inkling of wind. Also in this playthrough, I would like to get all the trophies for all the bosses. And fill out the bestiary. I think we got the guy. The guy actually does have a drop. What drops do you have? 5. Yeah, that makes sense. 6 drops on the guy. Oh, I think I see. Oh, you can actually see the drops. Those are the 6 drops. Money I've guessed counts as a drop. We know this is what the brain drops. We know this is what the king slime drops. Let's see what a lot of these guys drop. I know you guys drop vines. I know you guys drop flinks fur. Shame knife and depth meter. We'll make our way over the jungle. Just set up the arena. Oh, meteorite! Buy the stand and buy 5 crystals. Well, the tavern keeps gonna move into the next house I build. What can I use from here? I'll take this regen potion. Yeah, I want you to get out of there. The rest of my bases are going in a weird underground system. That's gonna take way too long to build, and I'm gonna get myself a better hammer for this. Do I have any ores in here? I have lead for a lead hammer. We've upgraded the wood hammer to the lead hammer. Such an upgrade. This is a corridor that leads down, and so eventually it'll lead down into a elevator. Okay, where are we gonna build our first house? Right about here. The way the houses will be built is, this is the base. I'm gonna be going out a couple blocks. So this will be kind of the main entrance, and then it'll be dug down 2 to 3. Depends on what NPC I want to live there. So actually, NPCs will have pretty luxurious houses. Like, this is a pretty big house for an NPC. Depends on the accommodations and requirements. And then I'll have one very large middle room. This is where all the NPCs are gonna be living. Except for the two up there. Like, all we need to do now is make some walls. Now we can use the wood we have to make walls, but it's not that simple. Why is it not going to the wall? Can't seem to get up the dirt wall. Why can we not seem to get up this wood wall? Could we say it? Oh, well, we can get rid of it if we just use this strategy. Well, this is gonna be painful to do. Especially for a bigger house. Basically, the second you tip your cap underground, what's gonna happen is you're gonna be greeted to a high class, not really actually high class, section. We're gonna have all the NPCs living. Literally every single NPC. It's gonna be a money and time consuming project. So we're only gonna try to get the guide and the goblin tinker back. So far. Like, this is what we're starting for the house. Yeah, Tavern Keep's gonna live there. And we're not gonna start the day with a king slime fight. We're gonna start the day by setting up a Queen Bee arena. Now, Queen Bee can be a bit of a tricky boss. In very specific circumstances. Now, my idea to fight the Queen Bee is I'm gonna fight it in the hive. Just the hive. Queen Bee is a very simple boss. A boss I also haven't fought in a while. With a 23 defense stat. And buffs. The fight shouldn't be terribly hard. We're gonna be dipping quite a bit. And we're gonna actually use the honey a lot. We're gonna have a two platform setup arena. One, it'll dash. We'll just flip between arenas. Or flip between platforms. Or I believe the jungle's this way, so we're gonna have to rediscover because of the map glitches. And yeah, we got like the best possible jungle spawn. And then after Queen Bee, we actually had a pretty interesting proposition. We will finally be getting our first summon. I know. Revolutionary. Our first summon. And it will be, drumroll please, most likely the torrent staff. Not a great staff. It'll add to her damage. That's for sure. And we'll be using that until the imp staff. So get used to seeing hornets. Because for the next dozen or so episodes, that's all I'll be using with the Snapthorn. Until precisely after Skeleton. Can't get me with that shit. Also, my goal this episode is to get just a lot of different things, including maximum HP. I believe I took the wrong route. Like, next episode's probably gonna have something to do with going to hell. Hey, but we found a hive. Don't know how good this hive will be, but... Alright. Oh, let's get to work on the development. Of my setup. Be very careful, because I really would rather not fight the queen bee at this exact moment. Enemies piss off. After this, I'm closing the hole to this. What are those jungle slimes? They don't get close enough to you. Yeah, Fairy, how many shits do you think I give about finding the loot? Do you not notice I'm sitting right now in a boss arena? Getting ready to fight a boss. Yeah, shit would be nice, but I'm also not ready. Guess I need to get up to face the boss. So I think you can tell, I was originally gonna go for 2, but it depends. Usually it's gonna depend on the hive's layout. We're gonna pick up 3 campfires. I actually only needed 1, but I think it looks better to have 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna just drop down here if we need heals. Okay, let's buff up and let's go in. Take a while for me. I know there's an insta buff button, but I have some buffs that I don't want to use before the fight. Let's go. Uh-oh, I'm not one-shotting the bees. This is a heal build. See, that's the setup we need. Whip these bees into shape. It's kind of annoying how they can't one-shot the bees, but... I'm trying to get every possible hit on this boss. You know, I need to get in range of the boss to hit it. You got automatic machine gun fire. I probably should have brought a Bezo to the fight. Whip up. Drop in for the heals. Plus these things drop the hearts. You gotta actually go for this strategy because I find Queen bee really hard to play against. If you're not going for the scuff little strategy of literally just healing yourself, like you take so little damage, that's pretty funny. All you gotta do is play well-fed regeneration. This is only for really early. 360 health is also pretty good for it. So walk in the honey a little bit, not gonna hurt you. Now it's back into the charging phase. Now the charging phase is so predictable that you might not get a lot of damage in the charging phase, but sometimes it is just the easiest phase to dodge. I took damage, but I recovered that damage back in such extremely low amounts of time that the boss literally has less health than my max HP. Even though the boss has probably done enough damage to kill me at this point in the fight. We get the trophy. We got the trophy. And so much loot that my belly's all bursting full of this stuff. Do I need an anvil to craft the... I do, and I can't craft an anvil. I'll grab these bean aids though. Just making some money. We're gonna come back here eventually, but for now we're just gonna go back to base. Because we got what we wanted we got what we wanted from here. A summon weapon. And the first set of bee armor. Our belly is bursting full of loot. Now we have a summon. Gonna make life much easier for us, and we're also gonna put down our bee trophy. We're the first sort of bee armor in here, correct? Should I trash it? I didn't. Alright, we're gonna go have to fight the bee boss again. With slightly less regeneration, but slightly more DPS, so... I just want home to get this. I just don't want the bee armor. Bee armor is summoner armor. We're able to get some summons. And actually the summoner armor will carry me until hard mode, where I'm gonna get this bitey itey whitey set. And then I'll be emotionally tortured until I can get the tiki armor after playing Terra. I have to fight the bee in that bee arena. So we're gonna craft a beaminations. We just need enough to fight the queen bee like twice. 2 times more. Not much. no, these bees have taken over my hive. We actually do need stingers. Ironically, with some laws. I'm gonna go pick up some stingers from these guys. I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna find this bee place. I'm gonna. I'm being as emotionally absorbed by the bees. No. Do you not understand that I'm regenerating HP at the pace that? Mine down? Now we mine down to find some water. I found some. Go to my bee encrusted prison. Oh, we need honey bottles. Do we have any honey bottles? We have enough. This is basically how I'm gonna farm for all these honey blocks. And we've officially gotten all the honey blocks. So we just blocked this up. We got a comment. We're gonna check before we fight, or we're gonna craft our emanations first. What do I require? 1 emanation. Coming right up. I don't have the stingers to spawn anymore. So, this place requires absolutely no bee puns. We will not make any bee puns over here, alright? The boss will dash from user minimap. I gotta be a little bit more careful. Don't have my mega heal potions. I'm still gonna be healing like an absolute chad this game. Look at health regen. That's basically what you should do. This is the standard summoner progression, so. Also, I'm gonna bounce around like a goddamn. Remember to become your human pogo stick and not get hit, or at least hope. I will actually have to pop heal potions first time. First time I'll have to pop heal potions probably when I get under 200 health. Do better. Usually I go on the top platform so I can drop down a whip. It just feels more natural to me. One sec. Also, if you need to take your if you're feeling kind of overwhelmed, pause the game. Take a breath. Actually need some more of these. No, you don't want to miss your whip like that. Yeah, that's a regen potion though. It's a lot noticeable, like, the less regen you get. But in this phase, if you one-shot the bees, which if you have if I had like 1 extra damage, I'd be one-shotting these bees. I'm gonna pop my first heal potion because I got a little low for lichen. This should be the phase where you can get to just get to regen all your health back. Now the phase where she shoots stingers. Now that phase is where all that regen is gonna have to save you. You're gonna get hit a lot in this phase. It's very hard to dodge her machine gun ass. I'm just here to try to craft my another queen bee trophy and a bee gun. We'll put queen bee trophy in here. Okay, we're gonna have to tend to make it complex to get in because it makes it complex to get out. But if it's too complex, like if they can't get in, if enemies can't get in, then you just spawn there, mate. I got some catching up to do because I need your stingers. I should have very similar regen stats. Missing for an illumination. Oh, hive blocks. I don't know which hive blocks I want to take. Take these hive blocks. That's what I was missing. Oh, didn't see it. Let's dip in. We're getting pretty nasty early damage. I actually think I have enough bee wax. This is also really good if you want to grind money. Like I've been being knocked around like a pinball all game. The good thing about whips is I believe they can whip bosses through walls. Well, that's just an observation I've made. This guy get in some ways kind of lucky, and you notice on some of these dodging the stingers, I'm going under things. I'm gonna stinger phase like this. When you're gonna be in a whole world of hurt, it'd probably be a good idea to duck under things. So I'm taking 16 damage a hit. Now, I would not be beating this boss if I had my other set of armor. It's just because Crimson armor has a very nice effect of having a set bonus to increase your regeneration rates, and I find that's the most useful set bonus early game summoner, except for maybe an extra summon. Now, if this armor had one summon, literally just one other, it'd be a lot better. I also believe I need to bring a bewitching table home, which I have not defeated Skeletron yet. Again, just do strategies that are comfortable for you. I mean, I've been explaining a strategy and using only half of it. But again, it's your comfortability. If you're comfortable with anything on the boss, if anything works for you, whatever works for you, just use it. I mean, I can't say it's enough. Queen Bee's easy. It's fun. Probably one of the best bosses in the game. That's stopping me from finishing farming. Okay, that's a very good accessory to get. Two things we need to do, so we need to craft some more bee armor. So we got the set. Oh, set, baby. Give me my helmet. And deposit the beeswax. So I actually don't think I'm gonna retire this crimson armor. So you know that piggy bank I picked up earlier? So that's what's gonna come in handy, because that's gonna hold. It's gonna be a mini chest. So I can't see. There's a pop-up in my top corner. I think it's gonna hold lots of equipment. Boss summons. Accessories. This is gonna be a loot McLoot face. Well, now's the time when I don't really like this Tavern Keep's house. I actually think what we could do with the Tavern Keep's house, because it is very spacious, especially for an NPC house. I think it's almost too spacious for the NPC to live in. And I believe I could expand the amount of money and just stuff I get. If what I decide to do is I decide to kind of just turn this into 2 houses, which is something I do too much. Like if I find I don't want to build something, I just mooch off of the other builds. You see, I just turned this 1 house into 2 houses. This is really ugly. This is gonna turn into... I don't know, have the maximum amount of bees I can have, which is 3. Should be valid housing size-wise. That's the houses. Hopefully we get the guide. Oh, there's door in one. So it's easier to access the houses. And I know I just trashed a bunch of wood walls. I don't know if I want to do that anymore. Oh my god. I got rid of one of my gray brick walls. That's only for the stuff that's really just showing. Not great at base building, but eventually when I have much better gear, I don't have to rely with such primitive base building methods. Just one more. Now I can trash this. Now this is very successful so far. Now I will be right back with the washroom break. Anyways, commercial break is over, except I want to check something. So, technically commercial break isn't fully over. Alright, we checked. Now I have something not very fun to do. You see this? This becomes officially the end of base locationing, which is always subject to change. So don't worry, you tush, the base might expand. But I see it expanding more wide than just narrowed down. So usually for big mining sessions, because you've already had your fair share of boss excitement. I believe I'm due for some mining. This is to dig the elevator. Get here and back from hell. And just before the lava biome, my idea is what I'm gonna do is I believe I'm going to just gotta think, brain fart. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put the cave pylon next to it when I get Goblin Tinker. So there will be other bases more around the world. We have Gunman, usually one of my favorite guys to get, but quite possibly the most useless NPC right now. We kind of just take the water with us and deposit it in the closest cave. Usually the more water, the slower, because I need to stop for air more. Okay, we're gonna go get air. Breathe. Go. See, we just deposited some water over there. We have a shark pet, so it should be okay. That's not gonna contain any of the water. I don't think I'm even gonna go that deep or that far to get all that water away. See, all we get is a reward of more water. It's the most annoying part of the elevator, just the amount of water that's there. And I think I should also get to work on a slimy saddle. That sounds pretty fun. That did not seem to work at getting all the water out. But I got most of the water out. And I just want to try to get the water out of the elevator. So, you know, I don't have to go build one of those kind of air pockets every 2 seconds. Now I can just jump up to get the air, but I had one where the water covered what had to be a fucking quarter of the elevator. It couldn't have been less. It doesn't matter, it's not that much water. It's just the amount of pockets that we're getting. Usually when I get to 1 bar, because I know I'm not gonna die, and especially with decent regeneration, which I actually don't actually have very good regeneration right now. All right, there's a life crystal. I'm gonna dig down, so I just know where to dig down. And what I want to do is I want to also again funnel more of that disgusting water out of here. Because if we're playing a funnel, we're actually only 1 life crystal away from max HP. That's big news. More water, but also something to lead the water out. Yeah, that funnels out a good chunk. Nice amount of dirt to mine. And a minecart. A minecart's never stopped me from mining. Actually, they have. Just curiosity to explore those and see what loot I can get. Usually I shouldn't be so curious about everything. And I should just focus on this set objective. And the set objective is a couple things. Set up a base in the mine shaft. We need to get the guy back. And so I'm gonna build 2. Hopefully the Goblin Tinker moves in. It's a big hopefully. And we're finally to the saga of more water. So just a little bit of wading through. you see, you go so long that the glow sticks, they run out. If I were to check the map, I'm a quarter down there. And this is actually really good. This is actually the deepest I've ever been. I really don't have to deal with more of this stuff, so I'm just gonna use the other strategy, just block it off. No, none of that huge ass section's gonna get in. I already can't take fall damage, so. More water. That's a tear nut. It's a good amount to fill up in there. Alright. Nice job, summons. Actually, my summons did do quite a bit of the work there. And we deposited all the water on this mine shaft. This will be the most boring part of the video. You can click off and come back on in like 10 minutes. It should be done pretty soon. Because I want to set it up in a way where it can just teleport right to hell. Just go right over down to hell. And this is starting out of my top NPC houses. Okay. As much as I don't want to deal with this water, and I'm not gonna deal with this water because it's too much to ignore. I'm gonna have to deal with all this. The tactic is either to dump it off or like that. It's too much water for me to ignore. Like that's just gonna go straight away. Like that's gonna take maybe even a couple deposits. It's probably a good idea to wait a little bit because now we can not only deposit some more, we can just keep mining down, and we have that kind of free air pocket. Perfect. All this won't plague me anymore. We're gonna really soon have to repair these wood stocks. How many life crystals do I have? 1. We're starting to find lava. We can't actually get hellstone now. Oh. Going right through a spider biome. That's not good. Should probably box that up. I don't know what the wall creeper's doing down here, but getting this bone pickaxe during that weird flinks farming session was completely worth it. Now there's no reason to farm those flinks because oh my god, do I have max stone already? I think I do. Oh my god, I do. Well, so much for not having any extra stone. Tempted as I am to use bombs, I don't want it to mess up any logistics of the elevator. Scarab Bobs, on the other hand, I'd be gladly using. My big scare is if I encounter lava. Now, lava would be a worst case scenario. I'd have to cut the elevator off right there. And let's cut it off about here. Because here's the place I'd like to build the cave house. Let's start with making this wooden floor. Okay. Can I not kill you, Blue Fairy? Alright, we need to go to the surface to repair the wood stocks and throw some stuff out. Can I catch a chest? I can't be here. I need to go here. I'm missing lead bars. Unless I've already trashed these lead bars. Nope. Create inventory space. No, this is like the #1 thing I don't want to put in there. My get out of jail free card. Alright, we got all that. Now we need to recover the wood stores. So basically I can make this. I'm okay with the guide actually being down here. Just trying to give myself some light so I know where I'm falling. Alright, we were actually able to get down here with a repaired wood store. So this will be the entrance to the humble home of Goblin Tinker. He'll have a torch at his door. He won't have much of a view because he lives in a goddamn cave. This will be a very interesting housing department. So we're gonna expand it out here. It'll kind of have to be a very tactically built house. And in that term, I mean it's not gonna look very good. It's gonna have to look very industrial, if that makes sense. Okay, we have just a very simple, practical house. Probably a great house to live in. Not the kind of house I would be wanting to live in. I've got a decent house upstairs. And by upstairs, I mean literally upstairs in the game. Including in real life. But we will be using the nice stone walls, which we'll need a furnace for. For that we'll need torches. For that we'll need gel. Well, looks like we might have to come back here and get some gel. It should be in this chest. Okay, craft torches. Let's see if the lighting system going down will work. Yeah, I did not mean to go down that way, but wasn't. Alright, we should hopefully be able to see everything. All the lights are on this side of the wall. Let's see basically everything as we go down. Not the greatest lighting system, but that's not a great elevator either. But if I was going for an ethically great, like if I was trying to go for that, for a nice elevator, my elevator would look nice. But you wouldn't want to see that. You'd rather see me actually do the combat of the game. That's just more entertaining. And people would much rather watch like somebody actually play this game instead of somebody goofing around like me. So you'd much rather watch, say, Timmy kill a boss than me build a 3-story mansion or mine a giant ass elevator, which I already have to do. It's just to make it more convenient for you people, and it also makes it a little bit easier to play. Yeah, I've told you this house would look just straight practical. This is where eventually the cave pylon will go. Cave pylon will be in there. Here's what I want. I just pulled something so hard in my foot. Oh, that felt terrible. Wait, are both of these housings suitable? I just want to see this. It's too small. Housing is suitable. Alright, maybe if we move it by 1, hopefully it'll just be good enough for both. Perfect. Actually, that is all I had to do, is just move the wall. And there we go, now we can go down. Continue the adventure. We have a place where my boy's gonna live. GT. Uh-oh. We're gonna have to move this away. We're gonna have to move this way in a weird scuffed position to get it away from my and then block it off. That's gonna be the strategy for the lava. Just don't let it not impede your progress. Just try to cobwebs are no problem, just slap it a couple times. The elevator's almost done. I want the guy and the goblin tinker living there. I want to be able to travel up and down. Uh-oh. 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 Shit. Something one thing I can get. Something one thing I can do. It's called getting water. Let's bring the water down. Destroying my vision system. Let the water flow. It's destroying every single torch. The amount of torches that'll be at the bottom. Alright. Let's get some water flow. Some more of it. And then I have to whip out the Deathbringer pickaxe, which is up. Yeah, now while we wait for all that to go, I'm gonna go grab my Deathbringer. Just my Deathbringer. I don't need any better armor. Let's go down to water hole. The water should be farther down. That I might catch up to it. Oh, it's down. Oh, Jesus, it went down hard. We're out of torches. There's 32 down here. 32 torches of lighting I used. Is this all of the water that made it down? This is actually all of the water that made it down. That is so dumb. Where did all of the other water go? I sent down 3 friggin' veins of it. Down this entire 2-block wide pipe. Well, looks like the torch system's fallen off again. Alright, we're gonna want to go a little bit farther down. Oh, this is a lot of water. We'll get some down. It's not a lot of it, but the thing that impedes my progress. There's a lot of this water, but it's stretched so thin that I don't think it's actually, in comparison, that much. Oh, it's running out hard. Yeah, this shit's running out hard. Just gonna need to get as much of this stuff, this shit down as possible. Like, I'm talking a lot of water. It's filling up little sections. Okay. Time to rip out the big guns. Now that the elevator is basically built, we've completed this cycle of just flowing this stuff out. This will hopefully be enough. We're not stopping. Oh, this is where most of it went. Can I, like, kind of Kobe it over the... Perfect. We got that. We'll a good half of this. Alright, well, better be a lot of water down here. Now that's the amount I was looking for. Try to build me that. Just for the elevator. This is what I need. I have extra water stores in case I need more. Which I think I might need more. I need more. Just a little bit. East of the Dryad. I don't want the Dryad there though. I'm gonna hold on to this. This could give me value in the future. I think, especially in hell, hopefully this water can build me like a podium to stand on when I drop. Or I can just kill the rest of the lava pools I encounter below me, which will probably be more than one. Which is a thing I don't really like. Down and out. That's a good Pink Floyd song. Got that from? I believe that was Us and Them. Smash like gamers if you're a Pink Floyd fan. Smash dislike if you don't know who Pink Floyd is. Doesn't matter to me. I've got 19 subscribers, alright? Can't hit a lower low than this. A lot of this water, and a lot of this water just decided to leave me. But we're almost there. Oh, we're here. And quite fittingly, we come prepared. Actually didn't think we'd get far enough in the episode to even build this. So I think water damages these little folks. Perfect, we have a podium to land straight on. But our concerns become bigger than that. We have another house to build. This time very similar looking. Or another one of these weird underground apartments. Everything else below this is down. This is actually to move the Dryad in to a house that's not literally in the depths of the underground where the Dryad does not belong. I'll actually even give her a bigger house, more of an incentive to get out of there. But I don't think she'll really be complaining about getting the fuck out of there. Maxwell the guide. The door. I actually want the guide in that place. There we go. We have a base to set up things in. Now, where is Maxwell the guide living? Apparently in here. Alright, I don't know if I'd love Maxwell the guide living in here. Because I would rather... for Issa the Dryad to move into this building. And then we go down, down, down. Into the depths of the underground chasm. This huge-ass hole I built in the ground. I need to tinker first. Because I've got a lot of money from... that cobweb area is going to be very, very annoying. Maxwell, I believe you'll find this place suitable for your... oh, and I got rid of the torch by accident. So, Maxwell the guide. Sorry. You don't even live up here. What are you doing? I'm also gonna build this. You, I can, I guess, buy things like guns off of you. I don't really need your guns, though. Alrighty. Well, anyways, I'm gonna move this torch from down to up. And we're gonna fight the King Slime, because guys are probably itching for a little bit more action. With relatively new gear, we're also fighting the King Slime. Summons getting the damage in, my whip will get the damage in. And we should now, with very primitive offensive ability, like this is a very primitive summoner set, it's gonna be able to max out with a lot of damage. And we're kind of sort of over preparing for a lot of bosses. I mean, King Slime was the only boss I lost to, and I was so humiliated with that loss. By the way, King Slime will not be the only boss I lose to. I will not be winning every single encounter with every single boss. I also want to get the Slime E-Saddle. So we're going to keep grinding Kingy until we get his saddle. You need to jump over me. Yeah. Getting kind of juggled here, but my defensive is a lot better. Looks like it's gonna take a lot of damage. The amount of damage I'm getting is a lot more than what I was getting before. Like, these hornet staffs are bursting King Slime down. Like, we are bursting King Slime down. Be a lot better if I wasn't taking 10 million hits. Did we get it? I have no idea if we got it. No, we did. I really don't want to have to redo this boss fight. Okay, over there. Come on, get him, Hornets. Which will make you do more damage. So, I'd also like to try to get the Sanguine this game. Now, I know I'm gonna need the Bloody Tear. But the bloody tear isn't that hard to get. Just try to thin out the blue slimes, because there's gonna be a lot of them. This is also what you do if you, again, want to restore your gel stocks. I mean, I crafted about 85 of these crowns just to fight. And it's sort of, well, we don't know if it's worth it yet. You want that mount. I don't think we got it. That's a lot of king slimes defeated for no mount. We get the full set of ninja armor. Poggers in the chat if you're happy about that. But anyways, I think I'm gonna end the stream here. So thank you everybody for watching this episode of my Summoner playthrough. See ya.